Hi everyone, for those who don't know me, my name's Caroline Arnold. I'm an executive coach helping women achieve more in their career. So today I want to talk to you about 3 tips of making the most of LinkedIn. Now the first tip is your photo. It is so important to have a photo that's just of you. Supposedly you're 14 more times more likely to be your profile to be clicked on if you have an up-to-date photo, and recruitment companies may not even click on your profile if there's no photo because they don't feel that it's an up-to-date profile or it's just not being used. So I decided last year to invest in a professional photographer to take my photos, and I use that on my LinkedIn and all my social media channels as well as my website. Highly recommend her. Her name's Jeanette. I'll put her link below after I finish the video. So if you're in the Southwest or fancy a day trip to Southwest, please do connect with Jeanette. She's absolutely amazing. But even if you can't or just don't want to use a professional photographer, you can still take one. Up until last year, I just used my iPhone and did it on a blank wall, kind of against like I've got behind me now. So definitely recommend doing that and updating your photo. Photos you may want to avoid are photos with anyone else, so your partner, your family, at a wedding, if you've got a glass of wine in your hand. Keep those to your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, and just have a photo that's just of you, sort of chest up, and that people can see it and recognise you if they meet you. So if your photo is 10 years old, I also recommend you updating your photo. So second tip is connections. I've been on a real mission in the last 2 weeks to add more people to who I'm connected with on LinkedIn. So I've sent messages to recruitment consultants, directors, HR directors, just saying, really like what you're doing, would love to connect, nothing more. And I've managed to add 500 people to my connections just in the last 2 weeks. So the way to add connections is if you go onto LinkedIn, you can search with people by people who you currently work with. So you can search by your company, you can add friends, you can also search people that you used to work with or went to school with or went to university with. So it might be a great way to connect in a professional manner and not just on Facebook. So third and final tip is testimonials. I really recommend in July you try and get 3 testimonials. So if you're a manager, you might want to ask your team if one of them would do a testimonial of how an amazing boss you are. Maybe if you're a marketing manager and you've just done a recent marketing campaign to one of your clients, maybe they could write a testimonial how much it's benefited them. But I really recommend using testimonials. People like to see what kind of work you've done, who you've worked with, and why they're recommending you. So that's 3 tips that I hope help you make the most of LinkedIn. I think it's a fantastic tool. I found all my previous jobs through LinkedIn, and I now use it as an executive coach and connect with people, potential clients through that. So if you're not connected with me on LinkedIn, please feel free to send me an invite. I personally do accept all connections, which is a really interesting kind of discussion. Some people will only accept if they know them. I've decided I will accept all connections on LinkedIn. It's different to Facebook. I'll only accept them if I actually know them. I've only ever deleted a handful and I've blocked them. So I've accepted that invite and then they've sent inappropriate messages and I've just blocked them. And it just takes a second to block them and they won't see your profile and you'll never see or hear from them again. So up to you if you decide to connect with everyone. I personally do because I want to grow my professional connections. And if someone isn't appropriate to be connected with, then I can block them. So I hope that was really helpful. If you haven't yet signed up to my newsletter, I'd love to see you on there. It's carolinearnoldcoaching.com. And if you sign up in July, you get a free 30-minute coaching session. And we can discuss how to use LinkedIn, how to job search, anything you want. So do sign up. And please feel free to share this with any friends who are using LinkedIn or not sure how to use LinkedIn, and ask them to sign up to the newsletter as well. So I hope you're having a fantastic day and look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.